it's pretty tough to like put yourself in the mindset of a lot of included people, and it's shocking, because it's like they feel like, they literally, what they're occupied with, they think, stop the perverts, don't let the perverts see and hear inside people's houses. But at the same time, they're like, hey, let the murderers in to see and hear thought. I mean, people who are cold-blooded murderers, who definitely did 9/11, who definitely killed the Kennedys, who definitely killed Martin Luther King Jr., who definitely killed all these people, millions of people, my mom, millions of people. They definitely killed them. They have confirmed kills of innocent people. They care nothing about them. It's like the so-called faggy guys that they're worried about, or whatever, or the weirdos that consume their thoughts that they think are that ought to be excluded, from seeing and hearing thought. It's so shocking. Like the people that have done murder are just like not a big deal to them. They apparently don't care. So it's like bizarre to go inside their mind to think like how they think like that, like that the person, that they're more concerned with perversion and letting sexual people see, inside people's houses and thoughts and hear thoughts than cold-blooded murderers and assaulters. They have no qualms about letting even a vicious assaulter see inside people's houses, They're more concerned with like people like Gwen, who was the guy who dressed up like a woman. That to them is much more scary. That to them is much more frightening, and much more offensive and unusual, mysterious, and worrisome and troublesome, and dangerous. Like people who just cold-blooded murdered, 3,000 people in an afternoon. It's political, it's for whatever reason, so apparently that isn't a big concern for them, I don't know, maybe it's that their mind is beamed on that causes them to be that way. I think a lot of it has to do with they're indoctrinated, for example, with religion from a very young age. It's almost like a person who's been taken by, a religious cult. And, they haven't learned anything about evolution. All they learned about was their cult leader. They're just completely programmed, don't even have the basics of biology and so on, of math or anything like that, You have to kind of put yourself in the mindset there of many, many of these insiders. They're almost all the same. They're almost all like that. It's frightening.